Casey, we have a verdict. We have a verdict from the jury. In the Sean Diddy Combs trial, we're told they sent a note just a few moments ago that the jury has reached a verdict.
We have bad news for your boy Diddy. It ain't looking good at all. The jury has just finished deliberating. They came in with their verdict, and hey, boy, your boy Diddy finna do a little bit of time for real. So what it is, they reached a verdict on counts 2, 3, 4, and 5. They have not yet reached a verdict on count 1. Count 1 is the RICO charge, and I'm gonna tell you why this is bad news for Diddy. Okay, counts 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those are the separate charges that are included in RICO. Meaning the RICO alleges arson. That's included in counts 2, 3, and 4. Alleging sex trafficking in the RICO. That's in one of the counts 2 through 5. So all the RICO does is ties in all the individual acts, and that's a hell of an enhancement. It carries a life sentence. And the reason this is bad news for Diddy is because in order to convict him on RICO, they have to find him guilty on 2 or more of the counts. So if they would have found him innocent on all counts, there would be no need to even consider whether or not the RICO applies. The only reason you would have for really still considering this RICO charge is if you've already assessed that he's guilty.
On counts 2, 3, 4, and 5, they are unable to reach a verdict on count 1 as we have jurors with unpersuadable opinions on both sides. Now to break that down, count 1 is RICO, the most complex charge here that could come with up to life in prison. The remaining charges include 2 counts of sex trafficking, 1 for each victim, Cassie Ventura and a pseudonym named Jane, and the last 2 in terms of translation into the form of prostitution. So we now know that on the RICO charge, it appears that the jury presently is hung. We do not yet know what the verdict is in the remaining counts, but suffice to say, over the last 7 weeks, the prosecution has been trying to persuade a jury of now 12 people with the alternates out that Sean Diddy Combs should serve the rest of his life in prison.
If he's found guilty on one of the 4 charges that they have already brought in the verdict on, then that's not enough for the RICO to apply. Like I said, it has to be 2, so it would have to be the sex trafficking as well as the arson, or as well as transporting drugs and things of that nature. The very fact that the count that they're stuck on is the RICO count means that at a minimum, Sean Combs will most likely be found guilty on at least 1 charge. Now, the least charge, the smallest charge that he's facing is the Mann Act, which is transporting someone across state lines to engage in prostitution. That carries a maximum sentence of 10 years. However, the RICO carries a life sentence. The other charges, I believe there's a mandatory minimum of 15 years that he will have to serve if he's found guilty. So that's not good at all. Obviously, at his age, 15 years, that might be a life sentence for him. Man, listen, this is something that's tripping me out, right? So if they catch him on the Mann Act, you would have literally convicted Diddy for doing something that every single adult film company has to be guilty of. So if there's not selective prosecution, if transporting someone across state lines to engage in a sexual act is a violation of the Mann Act, how does the adult film industry still exist, right? not only the adult film industry. When I was a youngin', they had a TV show on HBO called Real Sex. It's a dude named Dennis Hoff. He owns a legal brothel in Nevada where prostitution is legal. It's called the Bunny Ranch. He flunked, he made all types of videos. He became famous. So what I want to know is if this is something that the feds are coming down on people for, when are they going to hit Vivid Entertainment? When are they going to start hitting all of these legal brothels that are in Nevada? Because in order to run these brothels, these women are coming from other states to engage for the sole purpose of engaging in prostitution. Is it only a prosecutable crime when you're young, rich, and famous with money coming out the anus? Hey man, that's how it's looking to me. You feel me? But that's neither here nor there. It looks like, man, it might be closed curtains for your boy Diddy. Regardless to what, I'm gonna keep that man in my prayers because he got a family. I got my own opinion on the matter, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. But I'm just bringing it to y'all. The verdict is in, and most likely, Diddy will be convicted of at least one of the lesser charges, just due to the fact that they are now considering the RICO, and that's the one they're stuck on. And in order to convict him of RICO, you would have had to convict him of 2 of the lesser charges. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. If you appreciate this kind of content, man, go ahead and help me out by pressing that like and that subscribe, and I'm gonna get with y'all on the next one.